What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today. And we're going to be picking up from where we left off yesterday, right? So yesterday we did a little video in regards to this position over here, right? This is the one in question. And I was actually in the trade today, so I did take a trade today. I'm out of the trade now. I didn't get as much profits as I would have liked, but I didn't walk away empty-handed neither. So I managed to get some profits. I was literally just closed out, and I'm going to explain exactly what happened. So we're going to go into the hourly for this, right? So, and then I'm going to talk about what I plan to do moving forward. So, earlier on today, I could see the consolidation to the upside, and I talked about that on Sunday's video. So I talked about I'm waiting to see a consolidation. If I see a consolidation, then I'm going to take action, right? So I could see the consolidation happening, and this was it right here. This was the consolidation. So I watched it for a little while, right? And then I turned around and I said, you know what, I'm going to put in a sell because it looks like market wants to sell, right? One part of me was like put in a buy because of where it is, right? So that is, oh, it's come down to this level, so put in a buy because it's going to go to that level. And trading in that kind of style has hurt me more than trading in this particular type of style, which is I wait for certain indicators to appear on the markets, then I make a decision regardless of where I think it's going to go. If market looks like it's preparing to go in one direction, I'd rather follow that direction. So I saw that it was consolidating, so I decided to put in a pending sell order. So I decided to put in a pending sell, and I used this area over here as my reference. So this area over here was my reference. So what I did was I locked in that area, I put in my sell over here, and I put my stop over here, covering these levels up here, right? And my TP, so this was my stop loss. This was where I entered. Actually, let me make this line a little bit bigger. Actually, wait, let me use another one. So this is where you got in, right? Make it nice and straight. Let me make these a little bit fat as well. Nice fat lines. Okay, so this was my entry, my pending order, which got triggered. This was my stop loss covering these wicks over here, right? And my TP target was this over here. This was my target where I wanted price to go. And what actually happened was price went up, triggered my sell order, came all the way down, which was looking good. So once it cleared this level, this channel over here, I brought in the trading stop to about this level right here. So I brought in the trailing stop around this level over here. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can actually see exactly what I'm talking about, right? So let's just go in a little bit closer. So this was my initial entry round about this area over here, and this was the pending order, the sell limit. Okay, at the beginning of the trade, this was how it was set up. Stop loss over here, covering these wicks over here. This was the trade, and the target was this level down here. This was the target, 10772.66, right? So once price cleared this zone, so I'm just gonna, once price cleared this zone over here, I then decided to bring my trailing stop. I'm just selecting a different thing right now, just bear with me, my apologies. So let me get rid of this. So I decided to move my trailing stop, which was my stop loss, all the way down here, right underneath, right on this wick itself. Actually no, tell a lie, it was down here, right? But it cleared it. So this has happened, this has already pushed up. There was no trailing stop when this was doing its thing. Soon as this wick started to push all the way down, that was when I brought the trailing stop in, right? And then what happened not too long ago was price came up and shook me out of the trade. So this wick right here, took me out of the trade. So now I'm not in anything right now. I didn't lose. I was hoping for more pips and points, but that didn't happen. It wasn't meant to be. So yeah, so that's the current situation. That's what happened. Literally, that's what happened. There's nothing more I can add to that, right? So now we're going to get on with the business of the day of where do I think price is going to go. Okay, so let me zoom out. So right now, as it stands, I can see it's still consolidating at that level. So there's still consolidation going on, right? But what I want to know is it likely going to be favorable to me, or is it not going to be favorable for what it is that I'm after? So what it is that I'm looking for, and what it appears to be doing, is it might be doing something like this. Right, this is what I can kind of see right now in regards to what price is doing, right? And if price is doing that, so it's zigzagging and dropping down lower, then I'm only going to assume that it's going to push up to try to make his way back to the top of this structure again. So for now, all I'm doing is I'm just monitoring the situation to see what kind of shape we're going to be getting as it consolidates, if it's going to break up or if it's going to pull down. Now, if it goes up and it touches the top of this structure and then begins to pull down again, then I am going to be more leaning towards a bullish move in the market. That's what I'm going to be leaning towards, right? And like I say, these structures, when they appear, although most of the time they go in the way that we think is going to go, sometimes it just doesn't do that, right? It goes in the opposite direction. So it does increase your probability of getting it in the direction that you want, but there is a good chance it might not. And once again, I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving you financial advice. I am not an expert. I'm just basically showing you how I like to move in the markets, and hopefully you might pick up a tip or two that you can use for yourself. But in terms of, do I know where everything is? Am I a market guru? No, I am not. I am not a market guru, right? I'm just a regular Joe like all of you watching. Literally, I'm just like you, right? I just happen to be kind of good right now in terms of how I trade the market. So far, I haven't taken any L, and I don't think I'm going to take any L, not for a very, very, very long time. And if I do take an L, I'm going to recoup it back again. Why? Because I took the time to learn how to do this, and you can do the same too, right? And then obviously be about the business of improving your overall financial situation, which is what I want for every single one of you awesome Pipto Knights, my loyal subscribers. That's what I want for you. I want you guys to win. So this is what I think is happening right now. I just think that it's going to start consolidating in this kind of fashion. So I'm just going to draw it out for you guys, right? It's going to consolidate like this. And then it may, and that is the key word here, it may push up like this, okay? Or it could go all the way down like that. It's a possibility. It can happen, okay? So that's all I can say for now in regards to what I'm looking for. This area here is looking super attractive in terms of price. Looks like it's more likely to go to that level right now. It looks like it's going to be going down there at some point. I mean, what I'm seeing over here tells me it's going to be going down there, but only time will tell. All right, so guys, don't forget to watch all the other videos, especially the one I did yesterday. It would be somewhere in one of these videos in the corners towards the end of the video, okay? And yeah, I will see you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. So until then, this is Pips and Points signing out.